Yes guys, and welcome back to another Sniper Series trading video. So today we're going to break down what took place on one of our trades that happened on Wednesday the 15th of July. So what happened exactly here? First, let's obviously cut back to Wednesday the 15th of July. And the 15th started at around here, yeah, which was 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. or midnight, whatever you want to call it. And we had this zone marked up. Now, how was this zone marked up? First, we saw that this area lined up with the Fibonacci areas. So, there's multiple Fibonacci areas. Which one were we going to go by? So I had chosen the 70% Fibonacci area. As you can see here, this lines up exactly with the 70% Fibonacci zone, which I will extend back slightly so it's easier to read. Now, the reason why I chose the 70% Fibonacci zone is because there was quite a lot of noise that took place around this area. If I had chosen the 61.8, it might not have worked so well. Or if I had chosen the 78.6, well, clearly there wasn't much rejection of this area either previously. So I chose, let's work in the middle. 70% works very well. Now, this area also is in a downsending channel, yeah? So a downsending channel or downtrending channel, whatever you want to call it. So I had this area marked up. So our two confirmations that I was going to enter was if it hits the 70% Fibonacci area, we're going to place a sell. If it hits this trend line, we're going to place a sell. But what would be better is if it does exactly both. And the third confirmation we're going to have is the candlesticks. So let's take a look at how this scenario played out. Now, this was obviously overnight. This happened. And then, yeah, when I woke up around 7:30, 8 a.m. And then I realized, you know what? I think I have missed this move, and I was really, really pissed at this point. I was like, you know what? I might have missed this move, and it's going to be going down a hell of a lot. So I waited and continued, and then midday around 12, exactly 12, was when I saw this final candle arise, and that is where I entered. So let me just quickly check my MetaTrader on my phone, and I'll enter the exact prices that I entered at with the correct stop losses and take profits. So my entry price was 135050. My take profit was 134215. And my stop loss was a very tight stop loss of only 10 pips, and this was 135150. So simple numbers and a very simple entry. So I had entered at exactly this point, expecting it to go down to 134215. Now, why 134215 is because previously I saw this as a turning point on the 1 hour. There was a lot of rejection straight after that. So I thought, you know what, this area is decent enough to start taking some profits, which happened to be about 83 pips. So totally, this is a 1 to 8 risk to reward ratio, which is a very, very good trade. We're losing, $100 per every $800 we are making. So it made sense. Yeah. So finally, we had all of our three confirmations. It had finally touched the trend line. It had finally, met the trend line with the 70 Fibonacci zone. And finally, the candlestick really, really made sense. This final candlestick was very, very weak. And, it had just opened for New York session. So all the New Yorkers, all the traders around New York started pumping in money or pumping out money from this very currency. And then let's look at what took place straight after that. It started dropping. That's obviously where I found this support and took some partial profits as well. I had noticed this support area or this zone was very hard to break, but we still held out and continue the rest of our positions. And eventually, at midnight or just after midnight that same very day, it had eventually gone and taken and hit our profits, and we'd walked out with 83 pips profit with a very, very tight stop loss very good risk to reward ratio, still using very good risk management techniques in place, as price formed support around this area, and that is where we had taken out half the positions and continued to let the rest run.